The most common way of communicating on these social networking sites is to post on someone's wall. You need to make sure that you don't post too much information and also check that friends aren't putting too much information about you or themselves out there either. Here you notice a few poor examples of what you should not post online. First, my friend Chris has posted his address, the entire address, on my wall for all people that are my friends to see. He could have sent me a message where only I would have gotten his address, but now all my friends know his address too. Next, my friend Brandy wrote that she was unaware I work in Festus, so now everyone knows where I work. She also says that she will be student teaching there in January at the high school, so people know exactly where to find her during the day. Then, I even have an example that I shouldn't have posted. It's a very detailed post on someone's wall, and I should have sent a message instead. It says when I'm getting married and where I live, and almost an exact location of my home because I have the intersection that is near. I also have the location of my ceremony for my wedding, so if they wanted to come there, they know that on June 20th of 2009, I will be in Belleville, Illinois at St. Paul's United Church of Christ, and they know that the reception is located in South County. They have very detailed plans for me, so if this girl doesn't have her account set on private, everyone can see where I will be those days and they could find me. I also want to talk to you about blogging. I think blogs are really cool and they can be a really fun way to tell your friends what's going on in your life, but they can also be a way to let people know too much about yourself, especially if you include pictures and videos and you tell a lot of personal feelings. If you tell too much, predators can take advantage much easier. If you say, I hate my parents, a predator could easily get you to trust them by saying, oh, I can see how your parents treat you, it's not right, and get you to isolate yourself from your parents. If you write that you think you're so fat and ugly, they could say, oh, you're so pretty, and say all these nice things about how you look, and that would make you feel good too. By saying you really miss your boyfriend, they could try to include themselves in your lives and say, oh, I will replace that boyfriend for you. Same goes for when you might say your girlfriend is so demanding. Maybe a woman or a man could say that they would be a much better match for you. All of these things may seem very minor, but it actually makes you much more vulnerable to predators.
Hey, Sarah.
Oh my gosh, he's so cute. How do you know him?
Come on, Donovan, do it like I taught you. Love the new tattoo, Sarah. Let's go!
Dude, what? Dude, that's Sarah. The girl in the pink shirt. That's the girl I was telling you about.
Oh, that's Sarah?
Theater 2 on your left. Hey, Sarah. What color underwear today?
Hey, Sarah. So when are you going to post something new?
Anything you post online, anyone can see. Family, friends,
See you later, Sarah.
even not so friendly people. Think before you post.
The internet can often have real-life consequences. Nothing is private that you post on the internet because anyone can find it, and some people these days are on the lookout. Teachers and principals at your school, parents or family might run into your information. Colleges and universities look for you on the internet to see what's out there, and employers do a lot as well. Your job can depend on what you have or don't have on the internet about yourself. And you always need to remember that predators are on the prowl looking for someone to prey on. Please remember that anytime you post a photo or a video of yourself, it can be used against you. It's very easy to save a photo that's online, as you've seen in class. Then once someone saves it, they can access it anytime they want, and they can also alter or edit that photo and make it seem as if you're doing something that you weren't. Predators have often in the past used photos and videos that children have sent to them to take advantage of them even further. Say that someone asks you to do something on a video or a picture. Well, then next time they may ask for something more. If you don't do it for them, they say they'll release it to your parents or your school. They could also threaten to hurt family and friends if you don't do the things they want you to do. These days, cell phones can be used for so much more than calling each other. Never post your cell phone number or your home telephone number online. Also remember not to send any provocative photos or videos of yourself through text or multimedia messages because then that person has that photo to keep of you forever. Also pay attention for people taking pictures of videos of you without your knowledge. It's very easy for someone to quickly snap a picture of you. Also respect other people by not doing that to them. Also remember not to respond to any harassing texts, but keep those texts to report, as we talked about with cyberbullying. Online gaming is very popular, but we also run into the same internet issues when you connect your games to the internet. Some ways to protect yourself would be to use voice mask, because that can change your voice like on the movie Scream. It can hide your age and gender and keep you safer from predators. Cyberbullying is very common in gaming because it's all about competition. Be careful not to get very angry and walk away if you start to get really heated. You also need to have a life outside of gaming. You're doing gaming all the time. You must be neglecting other parts of your life. A big issue with computer use today is file sharing. This is any time you can get something from another computer user and they can get things from you. Never ever download or exchange music, videos, photos, documents, software, and/or movies if you don't know who you're getting it from. Not only is it illegal to download things for free, but you could get a virus along with it. And it could be something else entirely. You don't know what you're getting until it's fully downloaded. Let's review the most important things we've talked about today. It's very important to protect yourself when you're online, because it's not as if I expect you to never go online or on any social networking sites. Be aware of what's out there and pay attention to warning signs of somebody trying to take advantage of you. Don't make yourself vulnerable by revealing too much about your location or your feelings. Use the privacy settings provided on the social networking sites to keep your account private. Only communicate with people you actually know face to face. And tell an adult you trust if something ever seems wrong or makes you feel uncomfortable. You can always ask me if you have any questions.